We got Patsy. Hello to Patsy and Suzanne. And somebody saying hi to Mark. So I'm assuming Mark is here. Hello. I don't see your comment yet. And hello to Zach. I'm off Sundays and Mondays now. It was Mondays and Tuesdays. They keep changing it on me. Oh, I hate it when your schedule changes, Zach. Oh my God, for real. It just messes with your whole system. When you're used to something and then they change it on you. But at least you got Sundays now, so you can hang with Coco. Oh my goodness. So how is everyone? What have you been up to? My apologies. Words are hard, I swear. Lately, I have not been able to speak at all. But yeah, my apologies for being so like on again, off again lately. It's been crazy with work and home and all this jazz, but I'm here today, so let's have some fun. Hello, Miss Glue. Sam is hooked. Oh, we got a bloop. We got a bloop. We got a Daniel bloop. Oh, hang on. What happened? Hang on. Why is that happening? Weird things are happening. There you are. That is not what's supposed to happen. What's this one? No, that's just me.
What are you doing?
No, I don't even know. It's about. I have some things set up for like, because you can like mess with your layout in StreamYard, and so far it's not working so well. Here we go.
That's better. That's better. I was going to go.
I've been
to
doing
bed,
some
but I decided
experiments.
not to.
I've been doing some experiments, and the experiments have not been working out so well. Oh my goodness. Oh, is Ash still sleeping?
Yeah, I'm letting him sleep. Like, he was up all night with me at the hospital, so I can't really blame him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That was crazy. Oh.
I've had a rough night, guys, just saying.
And not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Oh, yeah. Dan went through some stuff. Speaking of going through stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like stuff that goes like, I don't know. I know most of you understand, and I love y'all to bits. I really do. But sometimes there's things that we don't always put forward on YouTube that happen that cause things to get delayed and stuff that, happen.
Yeah. Life kind of gets in the way of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's
especially
not always something
things that happen at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you that keeps coming back regardless of like when I'm actually able to go on. You guys are amazing. I love you all the bits. I really do. Oh. So those that don't know, Dan's in a new place.
Oh yeah, I'm in a new place.
Well, moved and everything.
Not so new now. We've been here. What's the date? We're the
22nd. First day of fall. Happy fall.
Just over a month I've been here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm so glad you finally got that all done. Because moving is so stressful. It's ridiculous how stressful
we had to move a 4-bed house in 2 weeks.
That is crazy.
Because we got back from Florida, and then I was still working for a week. I was still working for a week when I got back from Florida, and then we had 2 weeks to pack up and go. So
yeah,
it was stressful.
Yeah, I would have been like, I'm done before I go to Florida. I'm not going back to work. I got schnut to pack.
Ash told me not to go back to work, but I was like, no, I can't do that to them. I can't do that.
Well, you could have. You gave them enough notice, I guess, but...
I could have, but I didn't. Coulda, shoulda, didn't.
Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. Oh my goodness. So what have you all been up to in the chat? It's been forever. I want some news, some, I don't know, some tea, some whatever.
Some gossip.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, for those that weren't in TFF just before, I went to Philly. The reason I wasn't live last Sunday or in TFF and on my live was because I went to Philly for work, because twice a year we go, like, head office is in Philly. And I decided this time, because I flew the first time and it took door to door 8 hours. And I Google mapped it and it's 7 hours if I drive. So I'm like, well, screw that. I decided to drive. And it ended up taking 12 hours because my car broke down halfway. And it took till Tuesday for them to fix my dang car. I was supposed to come back Sunday night. But yeah. So I was stranded in Philly for a bit. And yeah, but I made it back. So everything's fine. I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I did not get mauled by werewolves in the middle of the woods with the full moon. And I was driving back.
I guess it's better than zombies in chunklers.
Zombies and chocolates. And I got a mental picture of werewolves and chocolates. Oh, I swear, guys, like, it is always, doesn't matter what I do, it's gonna be an adventure. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'm like,
hey, at least you got to Florida in one piece.
I did. I literally the whole time I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop, because everyone else's trip was going to Schnut. Like, Schnut was getting canceled. They couldn't get new flights out and blah, blah, blah. And here I am, like, the one that everything always, like, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Like, I am the epitome of Murphy's Law. And I flew in no problem. I was running late the day I left. I walked in through security, right onto the plane. Got home, no problem. I'm like,
where there's me and Ash the night before our flight, and they cancelled the flight.
I know. It's crazy. So the whole time I'm just waiting. Anyway, in the end, I ended up getting COVID from the airport, because it had to be the airport, because no one else I was with the whole time got it. So yeah, so that was my payment. But at least I got there and back, like, without a single freaking hiccup, which is never happens.
See, we got back without hiccup, but getting there was the problem.
Yeah.
We were convinced our Florida trip was not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sharon, she couldn't even get home.
Who?
Not Sharon. Oh my God,
Sherry.
I'm sorry, Sherry, if you're watching. My brain glitched. My brain glitched. Yeah, Sherry had a nightmare even just getting home. But yeah, so the whole time I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. Like, what's going to happen? It's going to happen, and it's going to be worse than everyone else, because it always is. But it didn't until I got home. So I could deal with whatever happens when I get home. That's fine.
Hey, at least you got that thing that you bought from medieval times through.
Yeah. My sword. I bought her, like, a for real sword.
Real sword. Because we were at medieval times, and Coco had a few drinks, but she still remembers because she got it through security. And she was like, I'm going to buy a sword.
No, I said, should I get a sword?
And we were like, what? Why would you want that? And anyway,
so
I think I go to the toilet. I go for a pee. I come back and Coco's like, I bought a sword.
I didn't get to go pee, because the women's washroom is always, like, a ridiculous lineup, especially, like, after, like, a thing where you can't get out to go pee, right? So, like, everyone's, like, dying to pee. So Mr. Cocktails calls me on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just waiting to pee, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, just get a sword. They'll move right away. I'm like, well, he's like, you bought a sword, didn't you? I'm like, yep.
It was so funny. And there's just me with my my memorabilia cup with my drink. And there's Coco with this huge, massive sword.
Yeah. Well, I got drinks too. I got my memorabilia.
I don't think I have mine anymore. I think I got rid of it. I didn't get in the suitcase.
Oh, Zach's phone just told him I was live. Thank you, Zach's phone.
I still have the photo though.
Me too. Mine's right there. And my sword is like, oh, I want to move my mic. My mic's not going to help. Let me see. I have my sword. I finally hung it. There's my sword.
Oh, you hung it up.
Yeah, I managed to hang it. Oh my goodness. But it was good times. Good times.
It
But yeah,
was a good holiday. It was a very good
yeah,
holiday.
yeah. We're at Medieval Times, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like they had these slushies, the slushy machines. I'm like, hey, can you get an alcoholic slushy? Like, oh, unfortunately, they're not alcoholic. I'm like, oh. They waited like a minute before, like, but we put
But we can
alcohol
add
in
alcohol.
it.
Yeah, we can add alcohol to it.
I'm like, well, do I just start with that? So yeah, I had like, I think 6
Yeah, you were
alcoholic
constantly ordering
slushies.
them. But then again, we did drink around the world at Epcot, and that was
We
wow.
did. That was an adventure. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
witnessed Dan's first full beer.
my first beer, and after
Yeah.
that, I was like addicted to beer. I was like, I want a beer.
Oh my goodness! Because the way the layout of Epcot is, can't like if you go one way, I forget who's first, but
There's
Mexico is pretty
Mexico
close.
one way. There's Canada the other way.
Yeah, so we obviously went the Canada way. So the first stop was Canada, and they took my recommendation. What should we drink? I'm like, beer, obviously.
Because I think the first time we went to Epcot, we started off with Canada, and I said to Ash, "Oh, they have Canadian beer. Should I have a Canadian beer?" And Ash was like, "You don't drink beer," and I was like, "I know," and he was like, "You won't like it. You won't drink it." And I was like, "Okay." I said to him, "I was going to message Coco and ask her what the best Canadian beer was." But then we went with you, and we were like, "Yeah, we'll have a beer."
Yeah. Peer pressure, peer pressure. But yeah, they loved it. Obviously, I recommended Molson Canadian because you don't get more Canadian than that.
It was good. It was
It's a good beer. Yeah.
And then I think we ended up in Japan like 5 times.
Yeah. Japan, like if you ever go to Epcot, unless they change the menu like big time.
I think they change it seasonally.
Yeah.
The
When we
drinks
were
good,
there,
though.
they were like we went Canada to Japan. I think we made it to the US. The US is like the halfway point.
It took us 2 days to do it because I'm a
Yeah,
lightweight. I'm a lightweight.
yeah.
So it took us 2 days to do it. So we started in Canada and then we ended in the US.
Yeah, which is right after Japan. Because they're
And
literally the
then
center point.
Then the next day we went
the other way.
We did the rest.
But we made sure we did Japan again. And then
Yeah.
I think we ended up at Epcot another day because I had another 5th day. I didn't know where I wanted to go. So we're like, let's just go to Epcot again. We're like, fine. We went straight to freaking Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, every time me and Ash went to a park, we always ended up in Epcot. Always. Every day. Always ended up in Epcot somehow. And yeah. But yeah, Japan was definitely one of the favorites.
Yeah. It was so good. And even like somebody saw us after, like, where did you get that from? We're like, Japan. They're like, we were just in Japan. All I got was sake. I'm like, well, it's what was it? Lavender sake? What was it?
It was lavender. Yeah, it was violet sake.
Violet sake. It's like, why didn't I know about that?
It was some cocktail thing. So it wasn't just the sake. It was mixed with some other things as well.
It was so good. It was purple. You can't go wrong with purple. Like,
and
show me something. I'm going to try it.
And then I think we had... What was it called?
Sunrise
Tropical
or sunset?
Sunrise.
Sunrise or sunset. I don't know.
But that was good too.
Yeah.
I think we ended up with multiple of those.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, and then we got caught in a huge thunderstorm while we were at Japan.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really need to smoke. Not smoke because I vape. I really need to vape. So me and Coco...
because you're not allowed to vape anywhere on the premises.
Nowhere.
At Disney. Like, you have to leave. And we were like at the halfway point-ish. So it was far.
And it was pouring down with rain and thunder and lightning. We're like, we're not going out in that.
Yeah. So anyone that has me on Facebook probably can see a picture of Dan with his whole head in a knapsack, pretending to be incognito.
It didn't work. We didn't get told off, though. We didn't get told off.
The security guards didn't want to get wet either. So...
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, Dan's like doing this, and I looked at the only other people next to me. I'm like, do you mind if I vape? They're like, no. So I'm like just vaping normally. Dan's like...
I'm trying to think what the worst one was, what the worst drink was.
I'm trying to think.
The UK.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but yeah. I mean, I only had the one drink, so I didn't try like all of the UK drinks. But the one I picked was not good.
The thing is, even in the UK pavilion, I was like, "What are these drinks? I've never heard of any of them." And I live in the UK,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "These aren't." And then we Googled the beer that Coco had, and it's not even from England. It's from Northern Ireland or something.
Yeah. But is
And
Ireland part of the UK though? I would assume.
some of it is, some of it isn't.
Okay.
Northern and south, north and south. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know which part is and which part isn't.
Yeah.
But
But it was not my favorite. That was my least favorite of the whole trip. I don't remember what I got, but it was some kind of beer.
there was some kind of beer. But the pineapple cider thing from Morocco was good.
Yeah, it was sangria, pineapple sangria or something.
Was it? So I don't know, but that was
I think it was
good.
like, yeah, because we went there and it was supposed to be like strawberry or something.
Yeah, it
We're
was
like,
supposed
oh,
to be
sorry, we're
strawberry.
out of the strawberry sangria or whatever it was, but we have pineapple. We're like,
Well,
whatever,
yeah,
let's give it a
whatever.
go. It was
That
so
was
good.
good.
It was.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Yeah,
I'm trying to
so
think of
good.
the other drinks that we had. We had some black.
The boba alcohols from China were good.
Oh yeah.
Hi,
Ivy. What was that other drink? The one from America, the sours.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was something sour. It wasn't as sour as I expected, but it wasn't bad. Hey, Rosalie.
Hello. But it was pretty good.
Yeah. But that's not what we wanted though. They didn't have it the first day. What did we want the first day? We had to go back the second day for that.
Oh. It was in the machine at the back, and they said the machine was broken.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Margarita? Was it a margarita?
No. I don't like margaritas, so I wouldn't ask for that.
No, that was Mexico.
No, it was pina colada.
Oh, you had a pina colada. Did I have a
I had two. You had a pina colada, but I ended up finishing it.
Because I didn't want it.
You didn't want it. Yeah, because the pina colada was not on the menu at the Mexico Pavilion. Anyone that goes, check, even if you don't like Mexican drinks, go check out the pavilion. It's like inside, daytime, nighttime.
Don't get your drink from the outside bit. Go inside. Yeah. So it's the big pyramid. Go inside the pyramid and get your drink from in there, because
it's not just a decoration. You could go inside of it, and then all of a sudden it's nighttime. It looks like an outside like market thing, like lights and nighttime and blah blah blah. And even though the pina colada, they had some kind of pina colada on there, but it wasn't the regular one.
But it wasn't a proper
I asked.
pina colada.
Yeah, some kind of like avocado pina colada or something weird. I don't remember. But I said, hey, can I get a regular pina colada? The guy's like, sure. So we got that.
But I did go to, me and Ash went to, this was after we'd spent, I think this was after we spent the time with you. Yeah, it was. We went to one of the resorts, one of the other hotels, and they had I can't remember what it was called, but it was a pina colada with raspberry in it.
Okay.
I sent you the picture, I think.
Probably.
And it
was a lot of pictures that week.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I could sit there and drink them all day if I could. Honestly, it was amazing. I've never drunk so much alcohol than I did in Florida, I'm telling you.
Like, I wasn't even supposed to do Disney at all. I was just going to go to Florida, blah, blah, blah. But then Dan mentioned, like, Epcot has this, like, drink around the world. He's like, we can't do that without Coco. I'm like, I'm in. I bought Disney tickets just for that.
Yeah, and it was worth it. It was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
I will admit, though, do not go to Hollywood Studios when it is really hot. Don't do it. It is like, Hollywood Studios is like, oh, honestly, I don't think we did Hollywood Studio. Did we do Hollywood Studios with you?
I was about to ask. I don't think I did that one. I did Magic Kingdom. I did the Animal
Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
We did Epcot. Yeah, I don't think we took you to Hollywood Studios.
I don't think so. I must have done one other one because I had 5 days, and there was the 5th day we did Epcot again.
Because there's only 4 parks.
Huh.
Did we do Magic Kingdom twice?
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. It's all a blur.
I can't remember.
No, I don't think we did. Not with me. Magic Kingdom, we did the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We must
Epcot
have done
twice in a row.
Epcot more then.
We did Epcot 3 times. We started with 2 Epcots, ended with Epcot. So that's
Yeah,
3.
so then you did Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
That's
there we
the
go.
5.
Duh. Yeah.
But yeah, Epcot was definitely a favourite.
Hey, Maureen.
Hey, Maureen.
Yeah, Epcot. If you're an adult, get sitters. If you have kids, get sitters. Do Epcot.
Yeah.
Because it is hard to get like a drink anywhere other than
In
Epcot.
Magic Kingdom, you cannot get an alcoholic drink unless you're going to a sit-down restaurant. Because we looked everywhere when we went to Magic Kingdom, and you couldn't get an alcoholic drink.
No, not at all.
But if you want to drink, go to Epcot.
Oh my goodness, yes. Tori!
Hey, Tori.
Yeah, definitely. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't regret doing Magic Kingdom because the castle's beautiful, the fireworks were awesome, but there's really nothing else there for adults.
Yeah,
So,
Epcot is more the adult theme park of them all.
Yeah. So, like, get yourself a park hopper if you go, so you can go to more than one park
me and
per
Ash had the
day.
park hopper, so we would go to one of the parks during the day, and then we would go to Epcot during the evening, and we'd have a drink. And
yeah, because honestly, Magic Kingdom, if you don't have the kids with you, honestly, even with kids, so much walking, the kids would bitch the whole time, pardon my French, but
yeah,
it would be a nightmare. But yeah, so if you're just an adult without kids.
But when we went to Magic, because me and Ash went to Magic Kingdom before we went with you, and we hated it. We couldn't stand it. It was so busy. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But then we went with Coco, and we managed to do pretty much everything, didn't we?
Yeah. What did we do there? Did we do rides there?
Yeah, because we did.
Hey, Froggy.
Hey.
We did Seven Dwarfs.
Did we?
The Mine Train.
Oh.
We did Space Mountain.
Oh, that was there?
Yeah.
No, wasn't it closed that day?
No, we went on it because we queued, because it said the queue was like 40 minutes or something. We're in the queue for like an hour and a half.
Okay. I don't remember that at all.
Or was that when I went with it? I don't know.
I don't know. Best ride of all the parks, though, was the Yeti one.
Expedition Everest.
That one.
Effing Yeti.
That was at, where's that one? That was at
Effing Yeti. That was in Magic Animal Kingdom.
Okay, Animal Kingdom. Yeah. The Effing Yeti ride.
Effing Yeti. Hey, hit this thumbs up. She's missing a couple pounds, guys.
I never asked, but can you see the fireworks from anywhere? No.
No.
Oh.
You can see the fireworks from behind the castle in Fantasyland and in front of the castle. Other than that, not really.
Oh.
Yeah. And I thought, like, I was, the first night I was at Epcot, was the first night or second night? It was the second night with the rain. Dan and Ash left earlier. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit in the smoky place and wait for the fireworks. Because Epcot has their own fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, the giant ball is in the way. So I ended up going back in. But yeah, so you have to be in the park to really see them well.
But if you're in specific resorts, like me and Ash, we had dinner at the Grand Floridian on our final night. And I've told Froggy and Coco about this. This is the closest hotel to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Very hoity-toity place.
We were just eating our dessert at the time, and all of a sudden the fireworks start, and we can see the fireworks from our table. It was amazing. But you couldn't see the castle, obviously. You could just see the fireworks going off. So if you're in specific hotels, you can see fireworks. But if you want to see the projections, you need to be in front of the castle.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's not just the fireworks. Like, they light up. There's like a light show all along the whole, like, the
Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street going down. And it's very cool. But you want to get there early because
very early.
It gets
I think we got our spot about an hour and a half before the show, didn't we?
Yeah.
And even then, we didn't have the best spot of the show.
No. The secrets have gotten out to the best spots. Yeah. So if you ever go, I'd say at least 2 hours before. The best spot has to be up on that ledge. What is that, like on
the train station?
Yeah. the upper bit of the train
Yeah,
station,
on the
there's
train,
like
yeah.
a balcony right there. If you can get there, probably the best view you could possibly get.
Nice.
Yeah. So nice. Coco, when you get a chance, can you please call me?
I'm able to apply for
Absolutely,
monetization.
Tori.
Wonderful, Tori.
Awesome. Yay, Tori
You're
can get
very
monetized.
welcome. You're very welcome. I had no problem running your channel for you. Not a problem. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, super exciting.
Welcome to monetization. What are you doing?
I have a huge spot on my forehead, and it's annoying.
It's called your face.
Yeah.
It's called your face. Oh my god.
You're
that's
lucky we're live right now.
Read between the lines.
Maureen, did you see that?
Oh, no, that means something different over there. Bless you, Dan.
Oh my god. Did you, Froggy, did you ever watch Angela Johnson Ray's? That
No,
stand-up I told you about?
no, I haven't.
Oh.
I need to.
Anyone who
but I
hasn't watched it. Her name's Angela with a J, Johnson Ray's.
haven't.
And this particular stand-up is called Say I Won't.
Oh.
And she talks about how her first time in the South, someone said, bless your heart. And someone's like, you gotta know. They can mean it in a good way or a bad way. She's like, how do you do God bless?
Oh no, there's different ways of saying it. You know, like
Yeah.
bless your heart. I really mean that. That's bless your heart.
Yeah.
And then there's
Bless your
bless
heart.
your heart. You know, and there's different ways of saying bless your heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, well, now just to be safe, anytime someone says bless your heart, I'm like, she's like, well, I say like, well, bless your heart.
Now, well, saying it that way means the other thing.
Yeah. And she's like, it's kind of like when someone at church says, I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah, that's
And the other
another way.
one's like, I'm already praying for you.
Yeah, there's different ways of saying bless your heart.
Yeah.
And,
And like,
thing.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, that part's funny, but the best is her first tornado experience.
Oh.
It's hilarious. I literally almost peed my pants. Like, you have to watch this. Say I Won't is what it's called. Look it up. It's on YouTube.
My first tornado experience, I was like, man, I didn't know we were that close to the train tracks. And my friend's going, we're not. I'm like, what's that noise? It's a tornado.
Oh.
No, guys, we were lucky. Because just after we left Florida, there was that huge tornado, weren't there?
Yes,
good
there
Lord.
was.
I guess my mom wasn't so crazy because when I was leaving, she's like, watch out for sharks, watch out for tornadoes, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Ma, A, I'm not going in the ocean, and like, I'm not going to Kansas. Like, but yeah.
We were lucky.
They're very loud.
A couple, yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes, there was tornadoes down there. We were gone in time. Thank goodness. But at least it didn't take us as long to get home as it did Sherry. Bless her.
Yeah.
How long
Oh my
did it
God.
take her in the end?
What, 3
Way
days?
too long.
3 or 4 days to get home? Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was awful. I mean, my goodness, the way the airlines were over here was ridiculous.
Because that was during that Microsoft outage, wasn't
4
it?
days. 4 days.
Maureen said 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. She ended up having
What?
to get a rental car and drive home.
And that was a nightmare because nobody wanted to do the one way.
All the way to Vermont. That's a long way to go. I thought it was bad for me, but no.
She would have been way better off coming home with me and driving like the 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a nightmare for her, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
we were all worried, but she kept checking in with everyone, and I'm very thankful for that. That was...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Air Canada was not affected at all, but they weren't. So like, again, I was waiting for the shoe to drop the whole time. I'm like, I just walked on the plane, got there, walked on the plane, got home. I'm like,
No, it hit you when you went to Philly.
It hit me when I got home. I got COVID.
Yeah.
I think nearly everyone apart from Michelle didn't have any hiccups, did she?
Well, she had a dude, not nasty dude on one of the trains, but aside from that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you had any hiccups, did you?
Other than when they towed the rental vehicle, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
apart from that, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the parking thing where it's not really posted.
Mm.
And we were not even over the line. I mean, it makes no sense. We were parked in the driveway, mind you, and you couldn't park a certain way in your driveway.
Yeah, it's like the driveway is cut partially by a sidewalk, and you can't go over the sidewalk. And they had rented a very long vehicle, and I don't know, maybe an inch or two. The tail end of it might have been, but the tires were definitely in the driveway.
All they had to do was knock on the door and just ask Joey to move it forward a little bit.
Yeah, but they don't make money that way. They tow it and you have to pay like $200 and something to get it back.
It was $250 for that and the $30 for the Uber.
Yeah, and luckily she was nice enough because it took her a while to find it because it's not like they announced like, here's the towing place. Like, no, it was like
not even posted. It was
nobody's even there.
Yeah, they weren't there. You had to sit there and wait for someone to show up to get your vehicle back. But the lady from Uber was fantastic. She waited until someone came, and she waited to make sure we got our vehicle before she would leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She was great. They wouldn't all do that. They would have been like, my ride's done, I'm out.
Yeah. Not like my Uber. We went to the villa one day, me and Ash. This was the first time we went to the villa to see everyone. And we were going back to our hotel in Disney World, and our Uber driver nearly crashed.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, no.
That's awful. Oh my god!
Any airline that does not rely on Microsoft software runs programs was not affected. So maybe Air Canada rely on a different software other than Microsoft.
Yeah. I'm just surprised they don't use like what everyone else uses because they generally follow the leader kind of thing in Canada. But yeah, thank God.
That was just...
Or maybe Microsoft, whoever breached it, decided, nobody gives a shit about Canada. Like, let's just leave them alone.
And then there was... Oh, go on. No, you go.
Nope.
Nope, you go.
Oh my God. This is the politest argument ever.
And then there was mine and Ash's hiccup with the whole cancelled flight thing. We nearly didn't make it to Florida.
That was weird.
Because it's not like we can just hire a car and drive over there, because that's impossible.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Unless it's a floating car or a hovercraft.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is we all had a great time.
Oh, absolutely.
Meeting each other. That was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I had such a great time seeing everybody. Oh my gosh, it was great.
I know.
Sorry.
And like, I might have mentioned this on one of my previous lives or whatever, but like, initially when we picked up Dan and Ash, it was me, Froggy, Dan and Ash sitting around a table at the airport. I just looked around. I'm like, is it weird that this isn't even a little bit weird?
No, it wasn't. It was normal.
Yeah.
Oh, and we were only sat around that table because I left my wallet on the plane.
Yeah. Which they found, thank God.
They found Maureen, my wallet, my lovely coach wallet.
Mm-hmm.
I left on the plane, but luckily they found it, and we sat around this little table at the coffee shop. My contactless card wasn't working, and obviously my bank card was in my wallet. And I was like, Coco, have you got any cash on you? My contactless isn't working. Nearly $20 for 2 coffees. $20 for
at
2
the
coffees.
airport, yeah.
Yeah. The airport can charge whatever the heck they want because they know, like, where the hell are you going to go?
Yeah, Maureen, it was that wallet. Yes. Honestly, I was distraught. But luckily, they found my wallet.
Yeah.
I got everything back. And it had all of mine and Ash's ID in it. Our bank cards were in it. Everything.
And the first thing Ash said was, give me my ID.
The bank card.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so fun. Welcome back, Zach. It
Welcome
was
back.
Hi
so
again.
fun. I
Ooh,
just,
chili
I
cheese
really
nachos.
enjoyed meeting everybody and hanging out with everyone. You know, that alone was just, it was surreal.
Yeah.
You know, I still remember going to the airport and this strange person is running at me. I couldn't see who it was or anything, and
This giant.
big person's running at me, and I'm thinking, "Holy crap, who the hell's that?" And then I hear her voice.
For
Oh, thank God
everyone,
it's Coco.
for everyone that hasn't met Coco in person, she's very tall.
She's
She's
very tall.
she's a lot taller than I was expecting her to be. I was like, whoa.
Yes, she was very tall, and I was very shocked. And I'm thinking, "There's somebody running at who the hell is this?" I'm trying to find Coco. I'm thinking, "Oh my God, where's Coco?"
Yeah.
And
The
then I
poor
was,
blind lady sees this giant thing running at her at the airport.
and I'm like trying to call Coco because I don't know who it is. And then she's like, "Froggy." I'm like, "It's Coco. Yay!" Of course, I come up to her belly button, but it's all good. It was
Yeah, those that
brilliant.
don't know, I'm about 5'10", and I think I was wearing my boots at the time,
You
so it's
did.
probably like close to 6 foot.
Yes,
So yeah,
very close to 6 foot.
yeah, I was a
Yes.
very big blob running at Froggy.
Yes, and Dan had to kneel down just so that he could come close to eye level from me. Just saying,
Yeah.
it was
It is.
brilliant. Yeah, we're downstairs at the airport trying to meet up with Dan and Ash, and Coco goes, "Oh, there they are," and she's waving, and I'm going, "Where? I don't see them. Oh, but they're right over there. I don't see them.
Yeah, you
Honestly.
can see over like the people sitting.
I couldn't see nothing. I'm blind as a bat. Can't see over anybody. You
Yeah, they were
know,
at the farthest possible
Oh.
table.
they were at the farthest possible place. It was funny. It was so worth it, though.
I was so glad to get off that plane because the flight into Florida, it wasn't horrible, but we didn't get extra leg room, and I'm quite tall.
Yeah.
So
He's
it
quite
got
Quite tall. He's like
Quite
7
tall.
feet tall almost.
and it was pretty uncomfortable.
He'd make a great basketball player. He'd just walk right up and put the ball in.
Yeah, I splurged on this one. I'm like, I'm a big chick. I'm not dealing with the BS. I'm going business class, and I do not regret it at all.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Except for the heat.
See,
Yeah.
I managed the heat perfectly fine. I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. The heat's fine.
This chubby bunny couldn't deal with it. No.
No.
But
No.
as I keep saying, the heat over here and the heat over there, very different heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, heat here is very humid also, but it
Yeah.
doesn't ever get that hot.
It's like 112
Here.
degrees
Yeah. It
Fahrenheit.
was insane.
It was
Yeah, and
insane.
I guess because I have asthma too, so the heat
Mhm.
just made it hard to breathe. I felt so out of shape. I felt bad for Dan and Ash because they're like young and just like
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
were-
dudes, wait, the old lady needs help.
Yeah. Hi, Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
Oh my gosh! And then we're over there at the resort where we're staying. All the girls are staying, and it's so funny. There's no mosquitoes. Everything's fine. And then like 4 days in, the resort sprays for mosquitoes, and then all the mosquitoes come out.
Yeah,
It was
they
crazy.
came out with a vengeance. OMG.
I'm like, why did they spray you? It's like they like let them loose. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was awful. That was awful. But didn't
Yeah.
see no alligators.
Nope,
Nope,
none.
alligators.
Mm-mm.
My boys were very disappointed. They're waiting for pictures of alligators.
Who was I?
But I will admit, every time we went past a big body of water, I was like, I wonder how many alligators are in there.
At least one.
I was hoping.
Never saw one. I was like, I want to see an alligator.
I did.
I didn't see a snake either, and I was like, I want to see a snake or an alligator or
I did.
something.
Yeah.
didn't
We
miss
saw a buttload of geckos.
Yes.
They
we-
were cute.
Mr. Push-Ups. He was fun.
Yeah, Mr. Push-Ups.
Yeah, because we didn't know anything about the wildlife apart from alligators and snakes in Florida. And we were sat in, I think this was the first time we went to Epcot. We were sat in the smoking area at Epcot, and all of a sudden, this tiny little lizard just runs out at us, and we're like, was that a lizard? Was that a lizard? And then all of a sudden, we're looking around the bush, and they're everywhere. These tiny little lizards, they're so cute.
They are.
They were so fun to watch. You know, I mean, he'd come running out and he'd do a bunch of push-ups, and then he'd run off.
It's like, stop, show off a little, and keep going.
So we dubbed one of them Mr. Push-Ups because he kept coming around all the time. He was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
iguanas, eagles, bears. I didn't see any bears.
I didn't see any of that.
And, well, we didn't see that. We saw.
I did in Animal Kingdom, but they're meant to be there.
They're meant to be there, yeah. You're expecting them there.
And the stores were always busy. Didn't matter when you went.
See, I only went to Wawa.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to go to any big stores.
Mm.
Oh, really? A Bear Crossing. Hi, Frizzy B.
Hi, Frizzy B.
You know, it's fun now. Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
Surprise!
Because we're around Disney, yeah, I guess they have.
Yeah, the touristy places are pretty busy.
Very busy. It was an interesting thing, though. A lot of what we met was polite. A lot of people, you know, other people vacationers staying in the resort were very nice, and I did enjoy that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very nice. But yeah, the stores.
They all eventually got used to Coco's schedule. They've been up since like 7, 8 a.m. Coco comes strolling down around like noon.
Oh, you did. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they do. I'm so sorry for the person you were watching.
Yeah. Hopefully she had mods
Comes
in the
into my
chat.
life. I was watching hers and got to see the trolls come out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Trolls are everywhere. I don't know why, except here for some reason. I don't know. Apparently Coco is Switzerland. I don't know.
Yeah, they get really bad sometimes, Frizzy B, and sometimes it's very difficult to get rid of them. That's why it's very good to have moderators.
And make sure, I know you've got Froggy and Maureen, but you need to make sure you have mods in your life that you know are always going to be there.
I'm always
Absolutely.
It's always better having multiple mods.
And she was young too. Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
And it's hard to deal with that. It is.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
And the worst part is if the trolls mean business, if they're like after you, you will block them. They'll go to another account, they'll come back. You block them, they'll get another account and come back.
They will.
Yeah.
This is why it's a lot of us now, we just put it on subscribers only, and we put it on a ridiculous timer so the trolls won't wait around.
Well, normally if you have it on 20 minutes, they won't wait around 20 minutes normally. That usually seems to make a difference. I haven't had to do it. They are butts. I haven't had to put it on that for quite a while now, actually. I've been very fortunate.
Sometimes you actually get butts, like physical butts and fronts. If you're not careful.
I've had that in a couple of lives before.
I had a live where somebody came up in StreamYard, and that's why I don't put StreamYard link in the chat anymore. They came up in my StreamYard with a photo of someone I knew with their name, and I brought them up, and then they were a nude man.
Yeah.
I banned them from StreamYard, but that was very
yeah. They will like grab the image, the logo of the person, and like come up on panel so it looks like it's them, not have their camera on. And like now, unless you show me, like if you don't want me on camera, that's fine. But at least in the basement, like you say, hey, hello, it's me. Like so I know it's really you.
They
I won't bring you up
snagged
on panel.
they snagged this person's photo from a video. So the camera was on and they had the
Okay.
photo there. And then when they came up, they dropped the photo and in flagrante.
Yeah, because I had someone the one time it happened to me, I had Fiber Spider in my chat, and he has been on my panel before,
Yes.
and it looked like Fiber Spider in my basement, so I let him up, and it was a guy like I'm like abort before he turned around, but we all saw his butt, and in the chat, Fiber Spider's like, that's not me,
Oh, we saw more than a rear on mine. He was dancing. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, oh, you know,
retreat,
retreat.
yeah, for real.
And I was embarrassed, even though it's not me. I was embarrassed.
Oh, and Frizzy B, you'll also get the trolls that pretend to be other channels. So
Yeah.
She saw it where I had you blocked, but it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me.
That was very funny. And where I blocked myself, but it's not me blocked, it's somebody pretending to be me. Yeah. Yeah, they had Crochet in a show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like drinking a show on Coco's channel, but yeah.
Well, now for ZB, what I do is I'll send the link privately.
That's what I do now if I go live.
Yeah.
The people that I tend to want on panel anyway can access StreamYard without me having to send them the link.
Yeah.
But if there's someone that doesn't have that access, I'll send them the link privately.
Yeah, I just
I did that for a long while, but now I'm like, I don't go on often enough to like know it long enough in advance that I'm up to going live to do that. So until, knock on wood, something happens, I'll just pin my link up top. So again, the link is pinned. If anyone does want to pop up, you know, as long as you got your pants on, you're welcome.
I haven't got pants on.
Okay, well, as long as you don't show us below the belt, then.
I have underwear on. Does that
I'm not looking. I don't care what you say. Boxers don't look like shorts. I'm just saying.
I have
boxers, yes. Boxer briefs, no.
I have an excuse. I've been at the hospital.
Yes, you do have an excuse.
My husband has told me not to do anything this week.
I agree.
Including put pants on, apparently.
Including put pants on, yeah.
Pants on. Yes. Yeah, I'm just more discerning and careful. Yes, it is. Hey, Laura. If we just had Maureen up here, you could have another TFF. Love you,
Oh,
Maureen.
she's got to go. Bye, Maureen.
Bye. Yeah, was it last Sunday or was it Monday? I can't remember.
It was on Monday. Everybody was on my channel.
We were just sitting backstage or whatever, and Froggy's like, I'm going live in a minute. And then I was just out of habit expecting the TFF intro, and it was not. It was way louder. Scared the ever-loving fork out of my, like, I don't know, scared the schnoot out of me.
That
really
was
did.
That was so
I literally
funny.
jumped out my seat. I was like, ugh.
She did. She was like, wait. That was funny. But that's not as funny as today that you're sitting there and all of a sudden you went bloop.
Oh, God, yeah. I have that as a short.
Was funny.
My seat, the hydraulics are like, no, gotta lose weight. Poof. Yeah.
They just said no more. That was the funniest, I think. I'm like sitting there and I'm like,
mercy.
I'm like, oh my gosh, did she just fall? And that's when you're like, you're on panel and you're like at that moment where you're like, you want to laugh, but you don't know if you should laugh. And you don't know if she's hurt or what's going on. And you really want to laugh, but you don't know if you should.
Coco just went from here to here in like a split second.
So funny. Oh my gosh, that was a brilliant live.
Oh my God.
It made the best short ever. Oh, I loved that. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
good
See,
times. Good times.
y'all don't know. When Dan goes live on TFF, he's sitting on the floor at a desk. He's that tall.
Sounds like
It's
he
like,
is not. Froggy's full of schnut.
I was like, what?
you're that tall. Me, on the
Oh,
other
goodness.
hand, my chair's on top of a bunch of, pallets. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Froggy's sitting all like 5, what do you call them? Phone books.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
Booster
I'm
seat.
sitting up high. You have no idea. Hey, Suzanne. Yes, I
You
didn't
laugh.
know. I didn't want to laugh right away because I could see her doing it. My peripheral vision is way better than my central vision, and I'm watching her do it. And I'm like, do I laugh or not laugh? I did get to laugh.
Oh my god! I swear my eyeballs must have been this big because I was like,
Bye, Frizzy. See you after.
Bye.
It was so funny.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of like when somebody trips and falls, and you're like, oh, do I laugh? I want to laugh. Don't worry. If I trip and fall, laugh at me.
Oh, I will absolutely laugh while asking you if you're okay because
I'll be on the floor waiting for you to pick me up after you're done laughing. I'm
I will
okay
try
with
to pick you up while laughing. It won't work well, but
I'll be all right with it. I crack up laughing. I laugh at myself when I do
my
it.
goodness. Oh, me too. Oh my goodness.
I ran into the doorway the other day while trying to go to the I was going to the bathroom and the lights weren't on. And I don't have any depth perception, and I ran into the doorway and I'm laughing at myself, and Joey's like, what are you doing? As I ran into the doorway. I just laughed at myself,
I have full vision, and I'll hit my shoulder off the door like an archway or whatever. I'm like, yep, it's a Coco.
I have to laugh at myself. It's worth it.
Oh,
If you
absolutely,
can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's depressing. If you just look at all the schnut that happens in your life, all the mishaps, whatever, and just get depressed about it, like that's depressing. You gotta laugh at some stuff.
I have to laugh at myself when I do it.
Yeah,
It's what
absolutely.
it's how I keep laughing. That's why I'm laughing all the time. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dan, I thought you'd be sleeping.
I tend to laugh during situations that I'm not meant to laugh in.
Oh my goodness, me too. Worse than if I'm meant to.
Yes.
Put me in a church pew with my best friend at the most inopportune moment. We will just be like trying not to blurt out laughing.
It's like me and Ash will be having an argument, right? And all of a sudden I'll just start laughing my head off. And he gets more frustrated that I'm laughing because he said this is not a laughing matter, and I'm like, but I can't help it.
Hey, if
And the
we're
more someone says it's not a laughing matter, the funnier it gets, right?
Yeah. So if we're in a serious situation, don't ever make eye contact.
Yeah, don't look at me in the eye because I'll
Don't
laugh.
look at me.
Yes, because I will laugh and I won't be able to stop. Oh my gosh,
No.
it'll be so bad. I'm bad about it.
Me too.
I will even laugh at funerals. It's bad.
It's been decided. The three of us can never go to a funeral together.
No.
No.
No, I'll have to put my dark glasses on because I will start laughing. Now when you knock into something, everything hurts. It shouldn't, but it does. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if you do, I'll probably have to laugh, Suzanne. I'm so sorry, and I apologize.
Well, I've already got my orders of what I need to do at Froggy's funeral.
I will often do a preemptive, ow, even if it doesn't hurt. Just because I don't have it.
What'd she do?
What do you got to do at our funeral?
I've got to dress up as Death and
What?
stand. No, I've got to dress in complete black with the, they put the black thingy over your face, and I've got to stand right at the back.
Are you going to have a Sith?
I've got to stand right in the distance and just look at everyone.
Looking all
Are you gonna have
pale
a
and tragic. No, he has to look all pale and tragic.
And just stand right in the distance, staring at everyone.
The distance.
So I definitely have to be there to be your bodyguard because somebody's going to try to take you out for sure.
No.
And no, because Froggy, it would just be in the speeches that there was orders to do that.
Yeah, but will they say that soon enough?
I want it to be like a gothic kind of thing. Oh yes, I'm really weird. I folded 2 loads. It was 2 loads of towels.
Hmm.
Towels, bath towels, hand towels, and face cloths, washcloths. And my husband just told me that the cat literally was playing in them and knocked them all over in the floor.
Oh no.
Oh
So
no.
2 loads
Yeah.
that have to
Hey
be
Tori,
refolded.
random bearded dude behind you.
Yeah, that is my new mannequin head.
Literally a mannequin.
Literally a mannequin head. And I've got another one over here. And her name is Alina and his name is Channing.
I love that.
Channing. I'm so not
Channing.
gonna remember that, but where's Alina? I want to see Alina. Is she as creepy as him? He looks way too real.
I think she's just as creepy. Just give me a sec.
Almost choked. Yeah, she's just as real and creepy looking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got this one here. I got for $25
Oh wow.
with the stand.
That's not bad.
And put it back in the camera. And then the other one, I got him for I think $10 or $20.
I gotta say it.
Huh.
It's a head on a stick.
For real.
Yeah, for real. So I bought it to display my hats when I'm doing my videos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They are way too realistic.
It's a head on a stick.
For real.
Like she's really creepy. I feel like she's staring at me.
You gotta turn her around.
He's creepier. He's like behind her.
No,
just
he's
watching,
cute.
just watching.
He's cute.
He's cute.
I can see him as well, but she's like boring her eyes into you, you know.
She's like,
Yeah,
she's
she's like,
like
I'm so much better than you. She's got
she's
that.
like
Like,
looking. She's looking into your soul.
Oh,
She's got the attitude.
Suzanne's
Suzanne,
like, is she blonde? I have her sister.
Yeah.
Nope, she's not blonde. She's actually brunette.
Oh,
oh, she is. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a head on a stick.
doesn't mean she's not her sister though. My sister's blonde. I'm brunette.
Yeah, well, I have a blonde sister.
I have a blonde sister, but it came from a bottle.
Well,
Oh my god.
It did. She started going gray, so she went blonde.
I was trying to work that out.
Yeah, my.
that's what everybody tells me. Well, why don't you dye your hair? Why don't you dye your hair? Why don't you dye your hair? Because I have so much white right here, right?
Yeah, has anyone seen how much hair she has? That would take like 3 bottles of dye.
More. And it would only last for about a week.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
why
don't know about
bother?
the week,
Why
but-
bother?
Yeah.
I
The
just
first
turn
time,
around
like-
and
I used to like backstage or whatever with Tori all the time. And like the first time I ever saw her with her hair down, it past her butt, like her hair is so ridiculously long. I've only ever seen her with her hat before that. So she just looks like Tori with a hat. But she has hair. A lot of it.
oh yeah, I get the hair gene from my dad.
Well, mine's a lot shorter than it used to be down to my rear. When I first started YouTube, and then I cut it off. It's too heavy. I don't like
It does get heavy after a while.
having all that weight.
Yeah.
I don't like all that weight.
I'll
Suzanne
send
says,
you
"I
one
still
of
have her
these, and
sister."
the next time you go down to the States, you can play frisbee with
Oh, that's
Dan.
Play frisbee with Daniel.
And I actually
I don't know why I
tried
just
it
got a
out.
mental picture of that what's his name? Oh my god.
Don't
Oh.
think of it. It'll come to you.
You could play frisbee with Lacey.
There you go.
That controversial radio guy. What the freaking frick's his name?
There's a lot of controversial radio guys.
That's what I say. There's a
Like from
bunch.
back in the day. He has a movie where he throws a frisbee in the yard trying to like prove to his girlfriend he's a nice guy. He hits the
I don't
Don't
know.
think of it.
issues.
Oh, Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Yeah. I pull
It's
Howard Stern with
different,
Dan and just like poof, hit him in the freaking forehead with it.
And then you can take a look at his little knob on his forehead.
Oh my goodness.
Damn with it. You couldn't throw high
Dan's
enough.
very unimpressed with that comment.
You'd have to throw it really
He's
high.
like, I would have caught it.
No, you'd have to throw high to hit him in the head. My gosh. Dan's so tall.
Which mammy was that again? It's been a minute.
That's Thunder.
That's Thunder.
Thundercats.
Oh,
That was a kid's
he's so
cartoon.
pretty.
I used to
Did you
watch
see
it.
Froggy's new babies?
Oh,
No, I didn't.
She got
I-
Wednesday and something
Pugsley.
else.
Wednesday and
Pugsley.
Pugsley. I threw,
Oh yeah, I did.
when Wednesday got in trouble and got put out of the room.
Oh,
She's the one that played in the Clean Towels.
oh,
Yeah. Pugsley is the cuddly one.
I find
Wednesday
that males are generally more cuddle bugs.
very much so.
You haven't met my females then.
Well,
Yeah.
Wednesday
I had an
cuddles
exception to the
with
rule
me.
too, but
Wednesday cuddles with me, but no one else.
Okay.
But she's also the troublemaker. She lives up to her namesake. Let me just say that. Very much so. But yeah.
Well, the way Thunder got his name was, hubby and I went into the office to pick names for the cats, the kittens, and his sister had it looked like a lightning bolt
Oh,
Okay.
on the top of her head.
that's
So I picked her up, and I'm like, okay, she's lightning. And then I picked him up, and when I picked him up, there was a clap of thunder, and he was dark. So I'm like, I looked right into his eyes, and he's like, okay, yep, he's Thunder. That's how he got his name.
anyone else instantly have like the Thunder song in their brain?
the AC/DC song.
No, not well, that one too, but like initially for me it was who the heck are they? Well, I can't think of words today. What is wrong with my brain?
How many cocktails have you had?
Not
A
enough.
few.
Not enough.
I
There's
can't blame
no-
the cocktails. It's just me in general, though.
I know who
No,
you're talking
You
about.
haven't had enough because when you drink quite a few cocktails, then it comes out.
There
No,
you go. That's the problem. I didn't drink enough
Yep.
yet.
I know exactly who you're talking about too.
Right? Imagine Dragons. Is that who that is?
Imagine Dragons. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song too.
Yeah. Nope. My dogs do not like that.
But the
don't know if you heard
first thing that
but-
popped in my head was Thundercats. That kids cartoon.
Oh
That was
my
literally
goodness.
the first thing that popped
So
in my head.
it's so nice to see all of you guys.
I
It's good to
know.
see
It's
you,
been
Tori.
forever. I've just been so like ridiculously like busy and stressed and whatever.
Oh,
that
I
haven't
love
been
that,
on.
Coco or Froggy. I love
finally
that.
Beautiful.
wove in my ends. I did. I finally wove in the ends.
There you go.
That was the TFF tutorial today.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I have
it's
to
in
check that out.
the patterns in the Facebook group.
Cool.
It's
I
in
should
the-
send you my hat patterns, or Froggy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
get
I'm
you to
good.
try them out. And my blanket pattern. I sent my blanket pattern to Debbie, the Canadian crocheter, because
Yeah.
she was looking for baby blanket patterns and stuff,
Okay.
and she just loved the baby blanket pattern. Actually, where is it? I thought I had it here. Oh, I do have it here. I'm
There's
working
a lot of
on
things
one
I
right
think
now.
are around me that are no longer around me.
Oh no, I have it here because I'm working on 3 different blankets. and this is one of them. And they're all the cobblestone blanket.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, let me make it big.
Cover my face,
That's pretty.
pretty.
but
What
that's
yarn
the
is that?
cobblestone
That's
blanket.
very pretty colors too.
This is cloud cakes.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
That looks
this is
nice.
cloud cake, and that's
Very
how
pretty.
the
Mini cloud cake.
cobblestone works in. And the hat that I'm wearing is actually called the Cobble Bobble hat.
Oh,
Cobble bobble.
Cobble Bobble. I still have to write this pattern out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've missed you guys. Boy, have I missed
I
you
miss
guys.
you guys too. Oh, or somebody say
Somebody's
root.
buzzing.
It's my
Dan just said-
boyfriend.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
I tried to do a video last night. Oh my god! Every time I tried to do that video, I kept getting bothered. And then I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I hear water running, right? And I'm like, "What the heck? What the heck?" I thought it was Buddy, and I looked over, and I literally have a shower over here because somebody did something either in the kitchen or whatever, and they dropped a lot of water on the floor, and it came
no.
through the ceiling.
Oh
So I
my
have a bucket
goodness.
sitting up over there just in case they do it again.
That would
Did
make
you
me
tell
mad.
anybody? Because that's not good.
Oh, I was. They know I was mad. They could hear me upstairs cursing and swearing.
No, but like the
Wow.
landlord, because like if that continues, if they don't fix whatever it was,
I've
that could
told
rot
the
the wood.
landlady about it for years. So
you got one of those.
and she doesn't listen anyway. So she's the one that I took over before I actually was diagnosed with COVID back in 2019. Right, I took over a birthday gift, or 2020. I took over a birthday gift because her birthday was February 14th. So I made a hat and cowl and I took it over. And I wasn't sick when I went over. And then I came back, and a couple of days later, I started feeling sick, and I got tested for COVID, and I got COVID. And I sent her a message. I told her that, I was diagnosed with COVID, and I thought you should know. And she gave me supreme shit. Why did you come over here if you had COVID? You shouldn't have come over here. Blah, 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 blah. I said, do you realize, I said, there's 6 people living upstairs and all 6 of them have COVID? I was nice enough to call you and tell you I had COVID.
Damn.
Jeez.
So.
That's crazy.
At least you were willing to
I
tell
gotta
him.
pee. So I'm gonna let everyone go. Like y'all can hang back. We can chit chat after. I gotta do the outro and then go pee.
Okay.
But thank you to everyone who did stop by. Love you all to bits. Again, I cannot express how much I appreciate you guys just coming out every time I just happen to pop on. But I love you all to bits. So,
You're a mystery, dear.
Bye, guys.
I really am.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming.